The EI movement, you know, everybody wanting to do emotional intelligence, or we're trying to get it out there. We've been focused on so much the workforce, people that are already working, and that works. We can all change. We know that emotional intelligence is a snapshot in time. We can become better, and that's great to focus on that population. I believe the biggest opportunity is with students at the college level. I have the opportunity to be an adjunct professor at Indiana University's Kelley School of Business, and I teach in the master's program for accountancy, and that is part of the curriculum for us. And as a matter of fact, this past Saturday, we just wrapped up the emotional intelligence piece of it, and the students that are in there, they're not the traditional students as in they go 4 years and now they're spending 2 years for their degree. They've been out in the workforce for a while. And they are so thankful for the class. They're like, oh my gosh, I can't believe this. Nobody's ever talked to me about this. And so those people are a bit older, I mean 26, 27, 28. I think what needs to happen is when they are 18 years old, somewhere within their freshman and sophomore year, and preferably would be their freshman year, to take the EI assessment, to actually have a class on it. Because as students come in, as an 18-year-old, if they're moving across country or just leaving home, that's a huge emotional impact. And we don't equip the students. As parents, I've had 2 daughters that have gone off to school. We've done everything we could in our mind, but I think if they would have understood emotional intelligence and being able to take a step back and recognize what emotional self-awareness means, what impulse control means, and how that can get them sideways when they're on campus and the things that they're doing. I think that every school should require students to have it. We've had the opportunity to work with a multitude of schools, and one in particular we're working with right now is looking at it from a student-athlete perspective. How do we help our athletes from an emotional intelligence perspective? Because the requirement that they have is even greater than just a regular student, from the perspective that they have practice. They have to be at study halls. They have to do all these different things and stuff in the community. And how do they balance all of those things that they need to do, and to help them understand themselves better as a person will make them better students first and foremost, and also better athletes and teammates.
And along the lines of being a student, I think for us, we get to be a part of the IU program, and when we see students, one of the things that we get a chance to say is that we work with corporations of all industries, and guess what they're looking for? They're looking for these skills, and they see a huge importance on these skills. Are you working on those skills? And where are you seeing your focus for development? Because when they start to realize there's credibility in focusing on things like problem solving and relationship building and empathy and self-regard, I think it gives them a chance to realize that that is important. And I think the sooner you get it in people's hands, I cannot agree with you more. And then I'll take it even one step further as a parent. I look at it from the perspective of a student. I have a 7-year-old, and I think his school has done something really cool this year. They're starting to teach compassion, and they're starting to teach skills that have nothing to do with technical excellence, and they're doing problem solving, and I'm watching these develop, and I'm thinking, there's no too early. There really isn't, because when you have somebody who has the ability to learn it at an early age, it becomes those habits well before they're conscious of it, and I think it just makes it easier to develop productive habits.